Good day and welcome to Unravel Australia. My name is Ayush Mehra and I am your host living my best life in a country that I wanted to visit, Australia. यहाँ घने जंगल से लेकर गहरे समुंदर तक सब एक्सपीरियंस करने मिलेगा. तो why wait? Let's get this adventure started. हम लैंड हो चुके हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया के स्पोर्ट्स और कॉफी कैपिटल मेलबर्न में और यहाँ मिलती है दुनिया की बेस्ट कॉफी. And it's a state-of-the-art city with breathtaking architecture. It's home to world-class art and soul-soothing food. Honestly, Melbourne has my heart, yaar.
Hello. Hi. Oh, you're already there? I'm just reaching in 1 minute. Just 1 minute. All right. Okay.
There is no better way than exploring Melbourne than with a localite. And who better than Andy Allen, the judge of MasterChef Australia, to show me around.
Welcome to Melbourne.
Yes, thank you so much. What a vibrant place.
You ready for me to show you around?
Yes,
Oh,
for sure. Where do you get the best coffee over here?
The bar is set so high, so there's amazing coffee shops.
All
But
right.
I'm about to take you to a place where we'll get a good coffee, and I guarantee the best croissant you've ever had in your life.
Okay.
So nice to meet you. Welcome to Loon.
How many croissants at Loon do you think you sell a day?
On a weekly basis in Melbourne, we make about 38,000 pastries a week.
38,000.
And they're all sold in just our 3 stores. We don't wholesale to anyone. It was my first croissant that I had in Paris, and I took a bite of it, and I'd never tasted a croissant that heroed butter so much. So for me, that's become the gold standard.
And this is why I had to take you here, because I think that this kind of really does reference what I love about Melbourne and Australia in general. Like, we can take something that is from Paris, from France, and because we are so multicultural, then we can get someone like Kate who will just live and breathe being able to create that product as best it can possibly be.
When they're fresh out of the oven, you get the textural crunch on the outside, but it's really soft, buttery foam.
Oh my God.
I hope the oh my God is a good one.
Every time I'm taking a bite, it's melting in my mouth, but it's also crunchy at the same time. I don't know how it happened.
It's magic and science.
It's magic.
You look at that, and that's the sign of perfection.
Thank you so much.
दुनिया की बेस्ट कॉफी और क्रोसॉ खाने के बाद एंडी ने सोचा he will take me to some place that is very artistic with a little bit of twist and amazing food. Welcome एक अनोखी रंगों से भरी दुनिया में. This is Hosier Lane. मेलबर्न की धड़कन में जो स्ट्रीट और ग्राफिटी आर्ट से भरी है. यहाँ हर दीवार has a story to tell.
Naveda's been here for what? This your 21st year?
Yes, yeah.
20 years? And tell me something about this street. How has it become iconic over the years? Like,
It's slowly evolved into this, real mecca for tourism. These graffiti artists come from overseas to paint in Melbourne. There'll be somebody graffitiing almost every day, and you see something you love, and then it's gone the next day. Like, it's one of the most popular locations in Melbourne for tourists to come.
I was saying how multicultural Melbourne is.
A city like Melbourne it's taking all these influences from some different parts of the world and then just tweaking them and changing them. And I think it's our own take on all those cuisines.
I wanted to ask you, what has evolved in the last 20 years?
20 years, the restaurant industry's changed completely. So, I mean, before we started, it wasn't normal to even sit at a bar to eat. When we first opened, the restaurant's completely full. This would be completely empty, and people would walk in and then walk back out because they didn't accept that you can have a full dining experience at a bar.
You got such a luxury here of having the MCG so close. I could just see the droves of people before a game come in, have a glass of wine, have some tapas, and then head over to the game. But then also the late night trade here would be phenomenal with the forum just next door as well.
It just has that flexibility of I've got to go to a show, I'm meeting a friend here, then we're going somewhere else. And I think that's how dining is enjoyable to me. It's flexibility.
Over the years, you must have cooked so many But what do you like eating the most?
I think, what represents us really well is an anchovy with smoked tomato sorbet and bread. Very simple, as Andy was saying, tweaking it.
Yeah, simple yet effective.
And yeah, big flavour.
Probably one of the most iconic dishes in
Oh, damn. You know, I don't even know how to eat this.
Well, there's a secret actually. It is a sorbet, so an ice cream. I think of it like butter and I try and spread it over the toast. So pick it up with your hands, spread it all the way across.
All right.
And then cut it in half. Use your hands.
All right.
Pop that down.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I've eaten thousands of them and I still can eat them, so that's good. Yeah.
But this is beautiful. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you guys. Thank you for coming in.
I had a really good time at Movida. Thank you so much, Andy. He's just hosted me as if I'm one of his buddies and he's like, चल आज मैं तुझे खिलाता हूँ अच्छी जगहों पे.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया आए और ये वर्ल्ड क्लास स्टेडियम नहीं देखा तो क्या ऑस्ट्रेलिया है.
I'm at the largest stadium in Australia. The first test cricket game was played over here. Welcome to the MCG!
The Melbourne Cricket Ground. It's a symbol of Australian history. यहाँ टेस्ट क्रिकेट और वनडे इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट का जन्म हुआ था. Every time the sun rises on this ground, the big cricket dream stays alive in the hearts of Australians. Basically, Australians को क्रिकेट से उतना ही प्यार है जितना इंडियंस को है.
This is how I think Sachin Tendulkar would be feeling when Glenn McGrath would be bowling. You know, that's the difference right now. So it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun. Come, James, let's do this.
This is the Melbourne Cricket Club, this area. If you and I put our names down on the membership today, we would get our membership in about 20 years' time.
20 years' time.
The way the stadium's set up as well, so this is the MCC section. The sun is never in the members' eyes.
That's a lot of privilege. Wow.
In Australia, in the hot summer, yeah, it is. It's very
for
helpful.
sure.
MCG.
The iconic.
Sir Donald Bradman and Sachin Tendulkar on Donald Bradman's 90th birthday. What we call the Mona Lisa of the MCG, it's one of only 4 prints in the world. After it was printed, they destroyed the negatives.
I can see the signs over here.
This section, though, is what we call the Shrine to Test Cricket. It features the top players of the 20th century. Imran Khan, Jack Hobbs, Sir Donald Bradman, other
Yes.
Indian representatives.
We have 2 Indian representatives.
That's
We
right.
have like Sachin Tendulkar and Sunil Gavaskar. Come on! What an historic place. इंडिया से आके जहाँ पे क्रिकेट इतना बड़ा रिलीजन है. जैसे ही स्टेडियम में आते ऐसा लगता है कि विराट कोहली को कैसा लगा होगा जब उसने 82 रन मारे थे 53 बॉल्स में T20 वर्ल्ड कप में 22 में अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान. Crowd must be going berserk over here. And right now I'm in front of the Shane Warne stand. Everything about this place is so iconic. It's an empty stadium, but I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling every bit of it as a cricket fan.
इस शहर में सब है. जोजी भी, ब्यूटीफुल स्ट्रीट्स भी, जुनून भी, सुकून भी, बेस्ट कॉफी भी और काफी सुंदरता भी. ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने मेरा दिल ले लिया यार. The beauty of this country is something everybody needs to experience. और अभी पिक्चर बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. Stay tuned to see कि कल हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं. सिर्फ इतना बता सकता हूँ that tomorrow will take us मेलबर्न के थोड़ा बाहर और नेचर के थोड़े नजदीक. Get ready for some thrill and see you tomorrow.